What is up, everybody? It's your boy Rogue here. So today I wanted to talk about remote duels and why they are freaking obsolete. So this video was inspired by watching Mega Capital G video he just uploaded like a week or two ago with the most recent remote duel YCS. It was, I don't know, well, it was a remote duel. And the crazy part about it was he was shocked that the remote duel YCS had like 419 players, while during COVID they had over 1,700 players. There was a lot of players playing the remote duel YCS, and for good reason. During that time, when the remote duel YCS was going on, we couldn't play Yu-Gi-Oh anywhere. But now that we have regular YCS, we can play Yu-Gi-Oh everywhere now, at locals, in the YCS scene, and on Master Duel. So a lot of people are saying, well, at least I'm saying, remote duel YCS are obsolete, and here's why. Master Duel. I don't understand why we still are doing remote duel YCS. Like, it made sense during the lockdowns, but not now. Remote duel YCS are trash. I've never entered one, but from what I've seen online, tons of cheating is involved. You have to play regular Yu-Gi-Oh in your room and be cooped up all day. Rounds are like 2 hours long, apparently. The judging is really sketchy. And once again, cheating is involved. It's really easy to do. Literally, I remember when remote duel YCS first became a thing, there was that infamous guy who kept going off frame like this to grab different cards to put in his hand, or the one dude who stretched like this off frame, swapped his hand with cards that was on top of his desk, came back down, and had every hand trap he needed to compete and do well. And like I said, I get it for the time it came out, but there's no reason why in 2024, when the world is fully available, that we should be doing remote duel YCS, especially when we have an official online simulator. Like, Master Duel, in my opinion, is the most underutilized tool Konami has in their arsenal right now. Why, you guys may ask? Because what sense do it make to make online Yu-Gi-Oh and not use your online simulator? Like, I can understand they probably want a specific release schedule because Master Duel has like the OCG. It's like a combination of like OCG, TCG, and some of you guys may be thinking, well, it has its own format that would never work. And I call BS. It's a game. Do you know how easy it is to patch that type of stuff in an update for a specific YCS event? Or just make it TCG, OCG? Like, it's too easy to patch. Like, all Konami will literally have to do, make a patch update so everyone who plays Master Duel can just use their current decks that they have in real life, and then make the update so after the event is over, you can't use those specific decks on a regular Master Duel playing field. That way you will eliminate the fact that Konami, they still will have you to grind out for the gems and everything like they want you to do, but you'll still be able to use your real life deck or whatever deck you want to play in the online format, so that way you can compete at the highest level. I think Master Duel can be used for so many different things because, for one, the lack of cheating is the hugest thing. You don't have to worry about people stacking you. You don't have to worry about people like swapping cards, drawing extra things. The only thing you really would have to worry about to do is the fact of the matter of getting timed out due to bad internet, lag from people with poor internet, and just people in general just dropping off because you're gonna get a DQ or a game loss if your internet connection drops. And on the flip side is, if they make it so the rounds are unlimited or with the specific round, however they set it, they set it like literally a regular YCS where you got 45-minute rounds, take as long as you want at a turn. You don't really have to worry about hiring a judge staff, enforcing time, and you really don't have to worry about too much of anything because it'll be all right there, just Yu-Gi-Oh literally in digital format, and you give the players who don't want to pay top dollar for these cards, like myself, to play at home and to come from our own home, and we have more of a simplified game state, if you will, to play online, and it'd be super easy. And I think honestly it'd be a really good esport idea for Konami because they can promote it a lot better. It's better to look at, it's entertaining. Like, I just watched a video from a guy, I probably have it in this video, maybe at the
in our universe.
Okay, duelists, we have been in this judge call for 30 minutes now.
Start or finish, or some of it in this video where he talked about his YCS Master Duel experience, or remote duel experience, and it literally had Master Duel and how smooth it was for Konami's Master Duel Shadow Duelist event. And then they did Remote Duel where it was like two guys with mediocre cameras, because everyone's not content creators. They're not gonna have a clean setup. And even if they did, it's kind of like some early 2000s. It doesn't look good for modernism. Nobody, or rather other card games are not doing this but Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I said, Konami's just being really cheap, but that's neither here or there. So it's just not entertaining to watch. It's boring to do, in my opinion. I know people like my boy Yugioh Paisano loves it, and there's players who are gonna love the Master Duel because they like the way it's structured. It gives them something to do, and if you have the money to invest into a nice setup, it's gonna be really convenient for you. But on the flip side though, once again, we have Master Duel, so why not just, instead of doing Remote Duel YCS, cancel those, Master Duel YCS, update it so you can get unlimited cards to build your deck for that event, pay your money, have people go online and play, and you'll probably be done by 5 p.m. freaking Central Standard Time or Eastern Time, or maybe even a little bit later, because the game is going to go by a lot fast, and you have to worry about people complaining about stupid judge calls on rulings because the rulings are built into the platform that you invented yourself. Like, honestly, I think online is the future of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I just don't get why Konami aren't doing that specific said thing. Like, remote duels also require setup, because everyone, like I said, everyone's not a content creator, so people gotta go out and buy a nice camera, unless they're gonna use a potato camera. They have to have a nice cleaning area, and if we learned anything during the lockdown, you have to have a quiet room. Like, can you imagine somebody like that's married trying to do a Master Duel, a Remote Duel YCS, when their wife and kids are at home running around in the background making noise, or wife might not think or forget and that the camera's on and she walks in butt naked and something, like stuff like that happened. Like, I remember during lockdowns, I was watching a video online where these kids were in school, and the one kid's like listening to his teacher, and his mom walks by butt naked in frame, and the teacher's like, "Who's that?" And she had to run off frame. And then on top of that too, with actual online things, as far as like doing like Master Duel for like all of Yu-Gi-Oh's online stuff moving forward, that's pretty much what I'm getting to. Like, everything for Yu-Gi-Oh that's online should be Master Duel, and it should be for TCG and or OCG formats, and then Master Duel should still keep its format if Konami wants to do that, because like I said, it's just a quick patch update. Pay a programmer to do it. They can probably knock it out in 24 hours. I'm not a programmer, so don't quote me on that, but it can be done. Like, you don't have to worry about being actually on camera, because there was a YouTuber who drank some alcohol on camera, even though it was a small amount, but they got butthurt by that and just said, "Oh, he's banned for a year." With actual Master Duel, you ain't gotta worry about that. Well, I think he was streaming, which is how he got caught. But even then, it's like everything's digital. So even if you wanted to like do what you need to do, might want to smoke, might want to drink, whatever you want to do, you're doing it to come for your own home. You don't have to have no goofy webcam. Log in with your account, and then you're good to go. Probably have to use your Konami ID to compete. You might have to even upload a current photo of yourself just to verify who you are to move forward to get your official Konami points. But once you get past all the verification, like state ID and all that crap, you're good to go. Yeah, so in conclusion, man, there's really not much to say on this topic as far as what I want to get off my chest. I think Remote Duel YCS, the reason why they're dwindling in numbers is because literally they're obsolete. Everyone and their mama likes Master Duel. Like, most players like Master Duel more than the TCG, even though Master Duel has its own slew of issues. And I say more players as far as Yu-Gi-Oh players in general versus the competitive hardcore people like myself, like you guys who go to locals every week, because I got my nephews, they're 17 and 18. When I was their age, I was going to locals every week. They don't go to locals. They do their normal teenage stuff. They're Gen Z. They don't care about that stuff. They rather play Master Duel in the comfort of their own home. I got a buddy of mine who I grew up with. He plays Master Duel every once in a while. He's not competitive. He's a casual, but he plays Master Duel because things like locals he doesn't care enough to go to locals, but he don't mind reminiscing on Yu-Gi-Oh playing some Master Duel. And I know a lot of guys like that. So I think if Konami moving forward just said screw these Remote Duel things and invested time and energy to Master Duel YCS, and like I said, do the patch update, or just make Master Duel split TCG zone, OCG zone, give us the current formats, they'll be 10 times better because the numbers will be up, it'll be easier to get into, You don't have to worry about hiring judges. You don't have to worry about hiring a venue. And then you can have real life YCSs as a special thing as well. So, I mean, there's many different ideas I personally have with Konami. This is the main one. I thought it was common sense because when Master Duel first got announced in 2022, I was like, okay, this is probably going to replace remote duels. But surprisingly, they have not. So I don't understand if they don't want to invest in the infrastructure. I don't know. To me, it's just common sense at this point for them to do that. But I don't know, man. Tell me what you guys think about this topic in the comments down below. Like the video if you're new here. If you want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. Actually, do subscribe for more. And yeah, man, we're on the road to 22,000 subs. Hopefully, we're trying to get there by the end of next month. We're at 21,400. So shout out to everybody who's been subscribing to your boy. Trying to drop content like every other day as much as I can. So yeah, man, it's your boy Rogue here on. I'm signing out. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on this topic because, like, bruh, I don't understand the reason why people like remote duels still. Like, it's too much for nothing, in my opinion. I'm not gonna sit there and stress, have a 2-hour round, cooped in my room all day when I can do the same thing with actual Master Duel playing online, and it's a smoother, easier process that requires little to no setup. All you need is a solid internet connection, probably a way to verify who you are, that you are who you say you are, and that's it. Like, my son does Fortnite tournaments online all the time with his online Fortnite account, and it's a super easy process. I don't understand how the hell Konami expect to get Gen Z, the technology generation, into this type of online competitive Yu-Gi-Oh by doing freaking remote duels. That's intimidating for one, and for two, it's annoying. So it's just common sense at this point. Leave it to Master Duel. You have an online simulator. Abuse it. 99% of people don't care about remote duels. Give us Master Duel because it makes sense. It is better. Anyway, man, make Yu-Gi-Oh great again. It's your boy Rogue, and I'm signing out. Peace. See you guys in the next video.